Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel InnerWorldRevealed. I am Aditi Ghosh, and in this vlog we will be talking about how you could be earning more karma points in your favor. By karma, I mean the spiritual principle of cause and effect. Everything that we are doing right now at this moment is creating our future for the next moment. If we do good deeds, we would receive the rewards for it. If we do bad deeds, we would suffer the consequences of it. It is like making an investment through our actions each moment. So how do we ensure that all the investments are going to be doubly profitable? How do we ensure that we receive double the rewards? The best remedy in numerology is correcting your personal timing. Timing is everything. If you have a grand idea in your mind, it is very important to time it correct. If you move too fast with it, you would end up destroying everything. If you move too slow with it, you would end up missing all the opportunities. And if you don't move at all, nothing will happen. So what is that key timing? Well, this is a very important and very useful tip in numerology which I'm going to share with all of you today. You will get double the rewards for any action that you do or initiate on a personal day 8. Well, it is very important to do the math and calculation correct at the first point. You have to calculate it right, get the right date, and then you have to act upon on that day. So how do you find your personal day 8? According to numerology, all our days are numbered, and there is a method of calculating the personal day numbers, and I have also shared it with you earlier, and I'm going to share it with you again today. So let us find out how it is done. Okay, our target is to find which days are our personal day 8s. If this is the calendar for this year, which would be the day 8s for you? And each one of us has a different date and time of birth, so each one of us is going to have a separate personal day number for the same universal day. And the calculation of the personal day I'm going to show you now and derive the personal day 8s. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, but it can't be simpler than this. To calculate this, you need to put some effort, and I know if you're interested, you actually won't mind it. This little effort can go a long way. Let us consider a date of birth. Say it is 15th of November 1982, and let us underline it. It is very important. Now, there are basically 3 steps to calculating the personal day. Once we know how to calculate the personal day, we can easily find our day 8s. The first step is calculating the personal year number. Once you know the personal year number, you can calculate the personal month number for any specific month, which is the step 2. And once you know the personal month number for that specific month, you can calculate the day number for any specific day in that particular month, which is step 3. I've already covered it in few of my logs, and my regular viewers are already aware of it. Those of you who are new to my channel, I'm covering this again for all of you. Now, the year of birth, which is 1982 out here, is not so much needed for all these calculations. So first, let us omit it. And let us go ahead with the first step, which is calculating the personal year number. And the formula for that is the personal year number is the addition of the attitude number and the universal year number, which is finally reduced to a single digit. The attitude number is the addition of the month number and the day number of your date of birth reduced to a single digit, which is 1 plus 5 for 15, which is the day number, plus 1 plus 1, which is 11, the month number, and this gives us 8. So in this case, the attitude number is 8. Now, The universal year number for 2018 is 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8 equals 11 equals 1 plus 1 equals 2. So the personal year number would be calculated like this. It is 8 plus 2, which reduces to 1 finally. Now there is one important point to be noted. The birth date is 15th of November, which means 15th of November is a very important date in this person's life. More because all the cycles in his life would be beginning from this date. His age is changing on this date. So it is very vital and very important. The personal year cycle hence would run from 15th of November to the 14th of November of the next year, unlike the universal year cycle which runs from 1st of January to 31st of December, which means from 1st of January 18 to 15th of November 18 it will be personal year 9, and from 15th of November onward it will be personal year 1 in this case. Okay, now let us move on to the step 2, which is the calculation of the personal month. And the personal month number is the addition of the personal year and the universal month reduced to a single digit. Once again, attitude number plus universal year is the personal year, and personal year plus universal month is the personal month. December is the universal month 12 equals 1 plus 2 equals 3, and in this case December 18 is the personal month 1 plus 3 equals 4. Once again, the important point to note out here is his personal months do not begin from the 1st of a month but the 15th of a month, because the day of birth is 15. All your personal cycles begin on your personal timings, not on the universal timings. Now getting to the third step, which is calculating the personal day number finally. So once again, the personal month of December, which is the personal month 4, begins from the 15th of December. The personal day number is the addition of the personal month and the universal day reduced to a single digit. So the 15th of December is 1 plus 5 equals 6 for 15, which is the day number, plus 4 for the personal month number, and this gives us a personal day 1. Calculating like this, the 20th of December is a personal day 6, the 22nd of December is our target personal day 8, and there would be more personal day 8s in the month of December. This is the universal calendar for December 18, and we already know that 22nd is a personal day 8. Calculating in the same way, I find more day 8s on the 5th, 14th and 31st of December 18. Now once again, the point which has to be strongly noted is each person has a different point of birth, or in other words, different time of birth. So, your personal days are not going to begin with the universal timing, which is 12 a.m. It is going to begin from your time of birth. So if you're born at 17:45 hours, your personal day will begin from 17:45 hours and run till 17:44 hours of the next day. Each person has his unique timing and a totally unique cycle of his own. Hence, there can be no forecasts which stereotypes people as a particular kind. Even if two people happen to have the same cycle numbers, the onset of the cycles would be totally different in each case. Timing is a very important part of numerology. It is not numerology if it is not timed correct. Numerology is not just a future prediction tool, but also a future creation tool. And the best way to predict the future is to create it. So whatever you do on a personal day 8 would get noticed by people more easily. You would be able to make a mark, leave a lasting impression, and the ripple effects of this action would be much stronger. So on a personal day 8, be ambitious, look and act successful, have a very materialistic and goal-driven plan in your mind. But if you get the opportunity or someone asks you for help, if you get the opportunity to help someone who's in trouble or is lesser fortunate than you, do not shy away from that, because karma is more about intentions. More than your actions, your intentions of doing good to someone matter. If you do good in the world, if you have good intentions, you would definitely be ultimately rewarded for it. It creates good karma when you give away something valuable of yours to someone who needs it more. It creates good karma when you find a job for someone who needs it very badly. It creates good karma when you teach something to someone. If you can think of nothing, you could just offer thanks to people who really make your lives beautiful and really matter to you. Or you could just offer a compliment to someone. Hey, you're looking good. Even that would create a difference. Well, all that was my personal belief or my personal ideas of doing good in the world. It was not an advice. I don't like giving advice to people on moral grounds because I don't consider myself to be the wisest one. I think I'm a learner, I'm a student of life. I'm not the guru or wise old soul, so I'm not fit for giving advice like this. If your idea of creating good karma is different, you could go by that. So all of it, whatever you think is good in your eyes, you could be doing that on a personal day 8. It would leave a better effect. This is my personal day 8, and this is my offering to you.